Hey, welcome back to The Price Experience. As you can see behind me, Jordan's cooking up dinner tonight. He's making some grass-fed ground beef. He's making some tacos. He's also making some refried beans from scratch as well. And I can't tell you how delicious or how amazing it smells in here. And I can't wait to eat. I'm starving. And just being here in the kitchen, man, I can't wait till this video's over so we can start chowing down. But hey, anyways, we just wanted to share with you a quick little tip that Jordan's been using that we feel that's really helped him lose 30 pounds in just the past 3 months, which to me is pretty extraordinary, and it's big props to Jordan. He's just done an amazing job so far, working really hard in the gym, outside of the gym, and here in the kitchen, making sure he's feeding himself with just really healthy, nutritious food. Now, one thing we believe in, I think, as a society is we understand that we tend to eat too much as a society in general. We overeat, so we have way too many calories coming into the system, and so our body ends up storing that as fat. That's one reason why as a society we've become bigger. So Jordan doesn't really like to count calories. He's not a big fan of that. It's very tedious for him, and it's almost demotivating in a sense. So I've tried to come up with a different avenue of how Jordan can work on eating less, but at the same time still enjoy his food and not get too caught up into, oh, am I eating too much right now? We're just going to make sure that Jordan's satisfied every time he does have a meal. And I know a lot of times when we go to eat, subconsciously we kind of feel that we need to eat everything on the plate, and that might stem from childhood. I know many of us were told that we need to make sure we eat everything on the plate, otherwise you can't have your ice cream, you can't go out and play, whatever it may be. There's certain little punishments that we would get if we didn't finish our food, right? So it's really important that we kind of at least adhere to that subconscious part of the brain and say, okay, look, let me satisfy you, and we'll eat everything on the plate. But it's kind of hard to figure out, well, how much food should I put on my plate and avoid overeating? Because a lot of times if there's too much food on the plate, we'll just eat, and if there's still food on there, we're like, well, subconscious is telling me I gotta keep eating, and so you keep eating until you're just really full and you've ate too much. So what I would recommend, something that Jordan's been trying out, is using a bowl. Now the bowl, you compare the diameter of the bowl and the plate, is obviously a lot smaller. And because the diameter is smaller, you can only stack the food up so high before the food obviously starts spilling to the side. And what I recommended to Jordan was, let's go ahead and maybe fill it up about 3/4 of a way high. And then if you're still hungry afterwards, well, go ahead, have another serving. Maybe pour yourself half a bowl. But what I've noticed from Jordan is Jordan will fill up a bowl, he'll eat either most of it or all of it, and feel completely satisfied. But then if we did that same meal, we did it on a plate, he would tend to finish the entire plate. So what's nice is we're kind of basically satisfying that subconscious part of the brain that's thinking, yes, we need to eat everything in front of us. So, nice thing is Jordan has steadily been eating less without even realizing it, which is pretty cool. And so, hopefully that might work for you or some of your loved ones. So we recommend, if you can, try it out yourself. Try to eat as many meals as you can. If you cook at home a lot, which I hope you do, feed yourself and put it in a bowl if you can. Obviously not every food will fit in a bowl, but try it out and run with it. Let us know what you think. Go on to Facebook. Let us know if you have any questions, any comments, any criticism. All that's fantastic. And just want to thank you for your support. We love you guys, and enjoy.